Can you survive on just 4 hours of sleep? Hey, if right now you're losing some sleep or you're just not sleeping as much as you want to and you might be worried about your health, I want to share with you, is 4 hours of sleep enough? Yes or no? Let's talk about the facts. And here are the facts. This is something that I worried a lot about back in my no sleep phase when I was losing sleep all the time. I would sometimes sleep for just 4 hours, sometimes even less than 4 hours at night. And during the daytime, I would read all these articles about how losing sleep can cause somebody cancer and diabetes and Alzheimer's and heart attack and everything bad in the world if you don't sleep, and that freaking scared the shit out of me. Today, however, after fixing my sleep and becoming a sleep coach and helping others fix their sleep as well, I looked at the facts and here's what I found. There's something called core sleep. Core sleep is defined as the essential or most important sleep that somebody gets throughout the night. Why is it called essential? It's called essential because it contains the bulk, the biggest amount of slow wave sleep, including deep sleep. And it's called essential because it is right during slow wave sleep and deep sleep that our body recharges and repairs. It is the sleep of our survival, in other words. Now, when it comes to survival, how long is it? How long is this core sleep? Well, this is something that developed according to theory, or before I go into that, this sleep is long 4.5 hours. That's right, not 8 hours, not 7, not even 6, just 4.5 hours. How is this possible? Well, here's how. Here's my theory. Back to 100,000 years ago, when we were going all around hunting and gathering in the nighttime, you know what was going on hiding in the bushes? One of those bad boys. Yeah, like that. Going upside down on its head. They were hiding, and because we didn't have a permanent house, we were just shifting our bed places all the time. We needed to be alert about such dangers. We were probably not sleeping restfully for 7 or 8 hours. Instead, we would go for maybe about 3-4 hours, and then things in the night would wake us up. So, my theory is that our biology, our DNA, our survival mechanism developed in a way where we got the deep sleep, the slow wave sleep that we need for our health, not in the last 4 hours, because we had no idea would we get to sleep 8 hours, but in the first 4 hours of our sleep. And this is actually interesting also. Check this out, especially if right now you're losing some if you're waking up during the night time and you find yourself unable to fall back asleep, check this out. For the last 2,000 years, from ancient Rome and ancient Greece till the end of the 18th century, we used to sleep for 4 hours. That's right, we used to have what people called two sleeps. They would go once the sun went down, they would go to bed, excuse me, and then they would sleep for about 3 to 4 hours, and then they would wake up. They would do all kinds of activities during the day, and if you're wondering what the hell did they do, you can check out my sleep history video. And then they would go for a second sleep, sleeping for 3-4 hours more. So I think that's pretty cool. On one hand, how our deep sleep is in our first 4.5 hours of sleep, our core sleep again, and also how our ancestors would sleep for 4 hours a night as well. And you might ask me now, Vulcan, that sounds interesting. Would you recommend me that that I separate my sleep and sleep a little bit, then wake up, then sleep some more? Well, here's my answer to that. No, I would not recommend that because, or you could try that if you can figure out a way to avoid light. Because if you wake up at, let's say, 2 or 3 a.m. in the morning and you want to do the 2 sleep thing, if you do that, that means no light. Light is a wakefulness trigger. So I have no idea what you're gonna do. What I do instead, I sleep for about 7 hours a night and then I go for a power nap in the daytime. I started power napping over 3 months ago. For the last 3 months I've been power napping and it's one of the freaking best things. I go into a power nap like Clark Kent going in the blue phone booth and I feel for the rest of the day like a freaking super being. It's an awesome feeling. With that said, I'm gonna wish you to work and perform and be like a freaking warrior because you are a warrior. So work like a warrior and sleep like a champion.